I'm not even gonna go with a intro. Intro, no intro. Don't. Yeah, no intro. Whatever. Okay. We shit. Shit. Oh shit, wait, I'm on. Shit. Already started recording. Just cut out. Okay. Right. Let's get into a double trade recap with two losses, right? GU and USD CAD. USD CAD is kind of forgivable, man. Had an event. Okay. Let's break this one down. Yesterday, last night, I did say that I was looking for this. We didn't get this like I predicted or expected, rather than my predictions. We ended up moving down, right? Come into today, we come up a little bit there, and then finally we. Are you shitting me, man? Are you actually shitting me right now? Are you actually shitting me right now? Okay, I just realized. Okay. A little bit of a bad trade, this bad apple. Yeah, shit. I just realized now. Okay, let me explain this USD CAD one before I get into the GU one, just for a little bit better context as to why I'm saying that is actually a little bit of a shitty loss. Confirm remove. Who locked them? Did I lock that? I don't remember locking that. Okay. Anyway, swing load, not swing load, internal load down here. Okay. USD CAD, right? Coming to the morning. After the eyeballs here, we have this little pullback in the right, moves up. Not the strongest of zones, I have to say, right? Definitely not the strongest, because it yes, it got an eyeballs, right, but this is the big liquidity you would have looked for. At the same time, I guess it's added confluence when I thought about it at the time that this could be liquidity to target right here. If I can find not the LQ sweep, but just like 4-hour liquidity. I meant to say 15-minute liquidity, not 4-hour actually. Boom, 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 boom. 15 liquidity right there. Right, I thought maybe, okay, maybe this is liquidity to target right there. Not too bad. Right, we have this zone. Not good, I would say. Like compared to this, where it's clearly a move down and then another move up. And then, okay, coming into the zone, obviously, since we do have an M15 chalk right there, we then look for a strong liquidation on the M5. We come into here again, form another strong, like a chalk here, right? Chalk on the M5, M5 chalk, M5 chalk, which then leads to this strong liquidation here. Strong liquidation, and then once the candlestick closes right, and then we have it move above, it's time to enter right. Hence I entered right there, and then it just immediately turned and went down. Yeah, in the past I've had it like, maybe I could have a bit of judgment with like how much it mitigated this or whatever. But yes, the get does like just touch and go, so I don't mind this one. This one is not bad, right? Maybe the validity of this zone not the best, I'd say, but we got a strong liquidation, right? Even though a strong liquidation in the wrong area is not good, right? Still lose, but not too bad of an idea. Low probability, but I'd say it's still a idea worth exploring in the end. Now, all of this is happening at, it was at this point here, 12:55, right? 12:55, all of this is happening, and then right after I deal with that, I go back and check on GU. As you can see, around 12:55, GU is pulling back into this area over here, right? This is my like entire POI, since it's not really a pivot, but all three of these zones like behave or act like a pivot, but essentially I only use the two. I only use two because like that's just how I do it, right? Because this is the engulfing candle, which means these are the POIs. You can add this one, but I usually only use the two, right? Okay, obviously once we, this is now the thing that's making me mention the time is like it's the same time happening as this, right? So now I'm on my tools, I'm trying to calculate the risk and whatnot for what's happening in here, and it's within this zone at the same time, right? So the fear of missing out is acting on me again. What I neglected to see was this is not an actual break at this point here, right? One of the most sacred rules is that I want to see break and close below zone, not just sweeps like this, right? Which then makes this whole thing invalid. Now that I look at it, it makes this whole thing invalid. Though it's not a break and close. But I can understand my fogginess because I'm dealing with this USD CAD at the same time as I'm looking at this. And as this is happening and this is happening, lo and behold, this is also happening same time, bro. Literally, 1 o'clock there, 12:55, 1 o'clock. They're all moving at the same time. You see, 12:55 there, 1 o'clock, it's moving in. And this was the best idea of all three, I would say. The best idea of all three, because look at this. We have the 15-minute bullish, right, in terms of swing, but currently we're pulling back, right? And as we pull back, while within this 4-hour zone, right, we're not looking for sells. Like right here, there's a valid POI here, right? But I'm not looking for sells because I'm within the 4-hour, right? This is where you're likely to take a loss, where the market maybe wants to pull back higher, right? After coming in this deep. But then after we then liquidate this 4-hour POI right there, it then makes this one stronger because this actually did something valid, which is to break this 4-hour zone, right? And then if demand is fading, then it means the chances for sells are more likely, right? And then same as GU risk entry on this one, this would have been in and out profitable. Another missed trade. Yesterday I covered this one where I said this was valid, I should have been in here, and at night it was around here, and I did say usually these overnight ones they end up working out, and lo and behold it did. 2 missed trades in 2 days, man. Not even 2 days, in less than 24 hours is insane, man. I needed a punching bag, and I wish I had one because I would have punched the shit out of it. Fuck. Yeah, a little bit frustrating, man. It is what it is, right? Because I chose my horses and I bet on them, didn't work out. Even though this was a way better horse, but like I'm saying, I was dealing with this and as I'm looking at this, it's having movement at the same time. Not knowing this is having movement at the very same time as well. Had I seen this as well, I would have been in all three because it still wouldn't have been above my risk, right? But damn, man, there's been a lot of missed trades and they are haunting my soul. They are actually haunting my soul, man. Okay, whatever. Little rant over. In terms of continuations, we have this POI, but the deeper it gets, the lower probability the other trades become, man. Because now basically we want to follow this, and there's a little bit of FOMO in there, but like my next 4-hour POI is down here, my swing low is down here, so I'm really not afraid of following this into this 4 hours. Since this one has already failed, the next target is this one, right? If you look at the 4 hour, 4 hours having its own pullback, man. So I'm not afraid to try and follow that into this 4 POI. Let's see what happens, and then we'll check back in end of the day. But for this trade recap, man, a little bit disappointing, man, I can't lie. Disheartening a little bit, but there's no afterthoughts. Fuck.